What's going on, everybody? This is Derek Zanetti, the Homeless Gospel Choir, and we're here in Atlanta. It is hot and sunny, and it's very green, so that makes me feel nice. I just want to take a second to talk about my new album that came out on AF Records. It's called I Used to Be So Young, and it's kind of like a soundtrack to the movie that gets played in my mind all the time. And I wanted to capture some of those thoughts and ideas, about how I feel whenever I go to McDonald's or a Walmart, or I watch Fox News, or you got to go to a wedding or a funeral. Sometimes the feelings that you feel when you go into those places can be very daunting. When you have to go to a voting booth or something like that, and there's all these feelings that rise up inside of your heart. And I wanted to try and capture the music to the that soundtrack that goes on inside my head. There's a number of bands that really have inspired me to make art and make music and write the way that I do. If you haven't checked out these bands, I suggest you do so. Endless Mike and the Beagle Club, they're a local band from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. They're amazing. Ramshackle Glory is another band who has really inspired me a lot in the way that they write and how they portray their honesty in a very genuine and transparent way. I'm really fortunate to be from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our local music scene there is awesome, and every night of the week you can go see a different type of show. If you're into hip hop, there's a hip hop show. If you're into satanic black metal, there's something there for you too. Reggae, punk, whatever it is that you happen to like, there's always something good going on in Pittsburgh. It's been awesome getting to meet some people that I've looked up to for a really long time, not only musically, but what they say politically. The music that I make is very politically driven, and that's the main emphasis of why I create music. But within the last few months, getting to make this record with the guys in Anti-Flag has been awesome. Getting to have dinner with Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine was like a dream come true to me. And just having bands like Endless Mike and the Beagle Club actually play on my record and sing the choruses and play instrumentation on it, and the guys in White Wives, it's like a dream come true, because you see people make art and you see people make music, and it's so inspirational to you, and you kind of take a piece of it and you make it your own, and get a chance to incorporate someone that you admire and having them be so interested in what you're doing they want to be a part of it has been very rewarding, and it's something that I'll treasure forever. We started a tour, this tour called I Went Out on Tour and All I Got Was This Tour is the name of the tour that we're on, and it's with a listener in 68, and we've been friends now for what seems to be forever, and the shows have just been awesome. The folks that are coming out to the shows have been fucking rad. The venues have been sweet. It's cool because I get to be on tour with other dudes that love to create music and love to create art as much as I do, and aren't necessarily synonymous with any type of genre or anything like that. They're just out there creating the music that they want to make. And we started in Kansas City and then toured Chicago all the way over to Atlantic City. And then we're touring all the way down through Georgia, and then we're gonna start heading west into western Texas, up through Oklahoma, and then end back up in Missouri again. And we're just stoked about it. Like, all the shows have been super cool. Local bands have been awesome. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been really, really fun. There's a lot of people to thank for helping me get to where I am, which I don't know exactly where I am, other than I'm in Atlanta. But to be able to make a record and to be able to sustainably make art doesn't just happen overnight. And my wife, Lindsay Smith, has been awesome and supporting me and encouraging me to continue to make art, even whenever I thought I was going crazy or properly was going crazy. She was just there to help me out and just support me, which was super rad. AF Records, Chris Stowe are awesome folks, and this new record wouldn't be made without those guys. There's probably a million other people that have helped me make this thing happen, and I'm not forgetting about you. It's just early in the morning, and I can't always remember everything I'm supposed to. But thank you for being my friend, and thank you for supporting me and understanding my music and my art and my expression. And thank you, Russ Magazine, for doing this rad interview and for being so awesome. There's a lot of political issues that I talk about in this new record. I don't want to hide that, and I don't want to apologize for any of it. I think we're in a very crucial time in this country's history about how we feel about equality and injustice. In 1920, women couldn't vote. Women didn't have an equal vote. And it wasn't too long ago in this country that black people had to pee in a different toilet. And we're fighting a very similar battle about equality and injustice when two people who are in love aren't allowed to get married. And it's very encouraging and it's very refreshing to know that the times are changing. And I just want to say that justice always has two sides. There's justice and there's injustice. And time always shows what side of justice that you happen to be on. And for those people out there that might be watching that say, well, I don't believe in gay marriage and being gay is bad, or you shouldn't call it marriage, you should call it something else and we could try and fix you or whatever. Just remember that it wasn't too long ago where other people were being stifled and held back from what it is they were supposed to do and who they were and not given equal rights. And those people now are marked as giant assholes that impeded progress and that didn't allow people to be themselves, and that put shackles and constraints on people. Life is too short and love is too precious to deny somebody the opportunity to be in love with whoever they want to be in love with. And you or your religion or your opinions should not come into play when it comes to who somebody else can be in love with. If you don't like gay marriage, then don't get married to a gay person. But your opinion shouldn't affect how I live my life and how other people live their lives, as long as they're not negatively affecting you. And that's how I feel, and I think you should feel the same way. Or feel whatever way you want to. Just know that time proves what side of justice that you happen to be on. And you look awful foolish years later whenever you stand on the wrong side of justice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go to afrecords.com and order I Used to Be So Young. It's the best record in the whole world. And if you don't listen to it, you're a moron. Thanks so much, Russ Magazine. See you guys later.